Imagine this. Your home, your sanctuary, your place of comfort suddenly becomes a danger zone. For Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, this nightmare has become their reality. Wildfires are creeping perilously close to their Montecito mansion, turning their idyllic life into a scene from a disaster movie. Amid this turmoil, reports reveal that Prince Harry has made a surprising request to King Charles, asking to return to the UK and stay at Buckingham Palace. What could prompt such a heartfelt plea? Is it a gesture of reconciliation or an act born out of sheer desperation? Let's delve into this dramatic situation to uncover what it might say about royal family dynamics, personal challenges, and the universal need for a safe haven. End quote. Montecito, the exclusive enclave known for its lush scenery and luxurious estates, is now a hotspot for disaster. This serene paradise, home to stars like Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres, has been placed under a red flag warning. The fierce Santa Ana winds, ominously dubbed devil winds, have turned the area into a tinderbox, raising fears of uncontrollable wildfires. For Harry and Meghan, this isn't just a distant concern. Their once tranquil retreat now stands at the mercy of nature's fury. As they face this harrowing ordeal, it's clear that even in the most privileged lives, the need for safety and security remains universal. The sprawling Montecito estate, valued in the millions, now lies directly in harm's way. Evacuation isn't just a distant possibility, it's a pressing reality. But how did it come to this? What makes the Santa Ana winds so destructive? And why does Montecito seem to teeter constantly on the edge of catastrophe? As the wildfires close in, Prince Harry has reportedly reached out to his father, King Charles, with an unexpected request to return to the UK and take refuge at Buckingham Palace. This plea has sparked widespread curiosity for several reasons. First, there's the undeniable tension between Harry and the royal family. Since stepping back as senior royals in 2020, Harry and Meghan have faced a stormy relationship with the Windsors. From explosive interviews to revealing memoirs, their candidness has only deepened the divide. So, why this sudden olive branch? Perhaps crisis brings clarity. As their home faces a devastating threat, Harry may be recognizing the irreplaceable value of family and the safety Buckingham Palace represents. A refuge not just in title, but in sentiment. So, amid the headlines, it's easy to forget that Harry and Meghan are real people grappling with genuine fears. Imagine standing on the brink of losing your home, unsure of what tomorrow might bring. Their story reminds us that, royal or not, we all share a common desire: the need for safety, connection, and a place to call home. Imagine watching the skies grow dark with smoke and feeling the searing heat of approaching flames. Now add the relentless pressure of being under constant public scrutiny. This is the reality Harry and Meghan are facing. Their move to Montecito was meant to mark a fresh start, a serene haven where they could raise Archie and Lilibet away from royal constraints. But that dream now feels fragile, threatened not only by natural disasters, but also by the unyielding gaze of the public and media. Yet, in this moment of vulnerability, there's a glimmer of possibility. Could this looming disaster serve as a turning point, a chance to mend fractured relationships and prioritize family? Buckingham Palace is more than just a symbol of monarchy. It's a fortress, a home, and a representation of stability. For Harry, asking King Charles for shelter there might mean more than seeking physical safety. It could be a plea for emotional security. After all, Buckingham Palace was Harry's childhood home, a place filled with cherished memories of his late mother, Princess Diana. In times of crisis, it's only natural to yearn for the comfort of familiar surroundings and the presence of loved ones. For King Charles, this request presents a unique crossroads. Will he view it as a chance to rebuild bridges, or will it deepen existing divides? This moment may be more than just a test of familial bonds. It could define the future of the royal family itself. The Montecito wildfires reveal a universal truth. Disaster doesn't discriminate. Whether you're royalty or an everyday person, Nature's fury has a way of stripping away the superficial and forcing us to focus on what truly matters. For Harry and Meghan, this could be a powerful reminder of the value of family unity and resilience. Their plea to King Charles is more than a request for shelter. It's a symbolic gesture, one that could mark the beginning of reconciliation. What can we learn from this situation? If you live in an area prone to natural disasters, always have an emergency plan ready. Harry and Meghan's experience is a stark reminder of the importance of being prepared. In times of crisis, prioritize connection over conflict. Like Harry reaching out to King Charles, sometimes it takes a disaster to bridge divides and strengthen family bonds. Whether it's a physical place or the comforting presence of loved ones, identify where you feel most secure. Having a sanctuary, emotional or physical, can make all the difference. As we wait for updates on the Montecito fires and Harry's plea, one thing is clear. This story is about much more than royal drama. It highlights humanity's shared vulnerabilities and our universal need for safety, connection, and healing. The kitchen table, family dinners, the kitchen table, the best of the wild. Will King Charles answer Harry's call? Could this crisis serve as a turning point for the royal family? Or will it simply become another chapter in their complex history? What are your thoughts? How do you feel about Harry's plea to King Charles? Could this crisis bring the royal family closer together, or might it deepen the divide? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for updates on this unfolding story. Sometimes the most extraordinary events remind us of our shared humanity. The road ahead for Harry and Meghan is filled with uncertainty, not just because of the fires threatening Montecito, but also because of the broader challenges they face. How do you rebuild when life keeps throwing one crisis after another? For the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, this question is layered with complexities that go beyond personal fears of evacuation. They're under the constant glare of public scrutiny, with every choice analyzed and criticized. Their fresh start in California carries the dual burden of public perception and lingering royal expectations. A balancing act few could navigate without stumbling. Yet, crises often force us to re-examine what truly matters. As the smoke clears, both literally and figuratively, what will Harry and Meghan prioritize? Their family? Their global philanthropic efforts? Or perhaps a renewed effort to mend royal ties? The royal family has weathered many storms, but this situation offers a rare opportunity for growth and healing. If King Charles responds to Harry's plea with compassion and understanding, it could pave the way for a more unified monarchy. Imagine the ripple effects. A gesture of empathy could not only heal personal wounds, but also reshape public perception of the royal family. A warm, united front might inspire greater confidence in their relevance and humanity in a rapidly changing world. What do you think? Could this be the turning point that bridges the royal divide? Or is it simply another chapter in their ongoing saga? Let's keep the conversation going. A compassionate response from King Charles could soften public opinion about the royal family's treatment of Harry and Meghan. Reuniting, even temporarily, under one roof could provide a much-needed reset for their strained familial relationships. Distance and past conflicts have tested their bonds, and this moment might offer a chance to heal. Furthermore, a public show of solidarity between Harry and the royal family could send a powerful message about resilience, forgiveness, and the importance of family connections. The ball is now in King Charles's court. Will he rise to the occasion? One fascinating element of this situation is the shift in public opinion. Since stepping back from royal duties, Harry and Meghan have been polarizing figures. Supporters admire their independence and advocacy, while critics argue they exploit their royal titles for fame and financial gain. However, crises often change perspectives. With the Montecito fires threatening their home, public sympathy could swing in their favor. Who wouldn't empathize with a family facing evacuation under the looming threat of an approaching inferno? Could this be the moment that alters how Harry and Meghan are perceived? Will it humanize them in the eyes of their critics? Or will skeptics continue to question their actions? Ha! Ha! While much remains uncertain, a few scenarios seem likely. If the fires intensify, Harry and Meghan may need to leave Montecito for an extended period. Could this lead them to seek refuge in the UK, as Harry's plea suggests? Uh, the couple is known for using their platform to address important issues. We may see them release a public statement or launch a charitable initiative aimed at raising awareness about wildfire preparedness and climate change. There could be more interaction between Harry and the royal family, whether through a public appearance or a private meeting. How this unfolds could influence both their personal relationships and the public's perception of the monarchy. The coming weeks will likely bring new developments, and it remains to be seen how this crisis will shape the future of the royal family. Yeah. If King Charles responds positively, it could open the door for a larger conversation about Harry and Meghan's place within the royal family. This moment of crisis might not only bring them closer to the royal fold, but also serve as a turning point in their relationship with the monarchy and the public. While Harry and Meghan's story unfolds, it also serves as a reminder of the larger crisis we're facing: the growing threat of wildfires fueled by climate change. Here's how you can make a difference. Donate to organizations providing aid to wildfire victims and first responders. Educate yourself about wildfire prevention and preparedness, especially if you live in an area at risk. Use your voice to support policies that address climate change and promote environmental sustainability. At its heart, this story is about more than just a royal family or a California wildfire. It's about how we respond to life's inevitable challenges. Whether you're a prince or an everyday person, crises force us to reevaluate our choices, reconnect with loved ones, and find strength we didn't know we had. So, for Harry and Meghan, the Montecito fires may serve as a turning point, not only in their personal lives, but also in their relationship with the royal family and the world at large. For all of us, it's a reminder to cherish our loved ones, prepare for the unexpected, and find grace in the face of adversity. Closing our presentation, President Joe Biden visited Grace in person. Do you believe this crisis will bring Harry and King Charles closer together? How do you think Meghan is navigating this challenging moment? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to pass this article along to friends and family who enjoy a good royal drama. Together, we can keep the conversation alive and learn from the highs and lows of even the most extraordinary lives. So, as we step back and look at the bigger picture, one question lingers. Could this devastating wildfire actually serve as the unlikely spark that reignites the connection between Prince Harry and King Charles? Throughout history, monumental shifts in personal and political relationships have often emerged from moments of crisis. When stripped of power and prestige, even royals are just people seeking solace and understanding in times of turmoil. For Harry, asking his father to return to the UK and stay at Buckingham Palace is a request that carries emotional weight. It's a gesture of vulnerability and a desire for reconciliation. Could this be the moment that changes everything? What do you want?